Oh man, look at this. Oh, this has got vegetation on it. Yeah, that is special right in there. Yep, this has been one heck of a day. Welcome back to the show, everybody. And today we're going to be walking around looking at all these fancy parts on my ATC350X project. I know I've been teasing a lot of stuff like that. This was shorts lately, but I had a few people asking for a little bit more detailed content, so I thought I'd throw a little quick video together for the fans today. So a month or so ago, I picked up this guy. Yeah, it was in fantastic shape. The owner, it was a clean one owner, lightly ridden. You can tell by the moss. I know I haven't been making a lot of long videos lately, but I figure for this one, I'm just going to make just one single video for the whole teardown, restoration, and everything. But unfortunately, that's going to take a little bit of time, so this is going to have to tidy over until we're all said and done. So right now out in the shed, I got everything kind of organized into some piles. This stuff over here, I need to de-rustify and clean up, and this is all going to be painted black. Stuff over here is where I need to do the same, have it paint silver. Over here, here's some red. I already painted my frame. This is Honda R513 Rally Red. Somebody on Honda Hoarders recommended this color as a close match to the Meyer Plastics. Thanks again for whoever recommended that, because dang, it is spot on. So let's take a look at the condition of everything out here. I got on eBay, found a pretty darn nice skid plate. It's really greasy and dirty, but that'll clean up nice. Swing arm's nice. Gonna need these seals back here. Weirdly enough, on this piece of junk, the rear shock works fantastically. So really, I'm not gonna touch that. I'm just gonna wire wheel up the aluminum parts and take the spring out and repowder coat that, paint these brackets, and that'll look brand new again. Hub. Got some new bearings and seals for that. Caliper rebuild kit for that guy. Got a replacement skid plate on eBay. That is really straight. Just one little cut right there I'll have to weld up, but that'll clean up and paint up nice. Replacement throttle off eBay to fix the situation that's going on over there. I got a new brake master cylinder up there. That stuff's still in the mail. And this thing actually came with instead of these old school Answer handlebars with this cross brace. I kind of dig this stuff because you can put a pad up there versus the stock style like that. What do you think when I'm restoring this? Since it's going to be pretty darn original when I'm all said and done, should I put these Answer bars on here and a pad on it, or put stock handlebars on here? I'm going back and forth on that one. Let me know what you think. Now over to the rest of the junk pile over here. What do we got? Fork clamps are in really nice condition. Those will polish up nice. Got on eBay and paid a bit of money for this rear fender bracketry. Let's look at that. It still has all the yellow zinc on it. A little dusty and dirty here, but these things should look almost brand new once I get into the ultrasonic cleaner. Yeah, that's a big score right there. It didn't have much of a muffler on it when I got it. This is basically the entirety of the exhaust system, but that's a decent header pipe. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some bends, I'm going to make the intermediate pipe, and I'm going to put a muffler off a TRX 400EX on it. So it'll still be a Honda muffler, and it'll still have the original stamped spark arrestor, so I can ride it in the forest. What else we got here? Yeah, just a bunch of junk in here I'll have to clean up. And this weekend I've just been battling these fork tubes. These things were so seized together. Problem was there's this little copper washer on the inside of the outer fork tubes that was seized into one of the lowers, and this thing was impossible, nearly impossible to get out. Here's kind of an example of what's going on. So here's what I was talking about. If you can see down in there, that copper sleeve and steel washer is still stuck inside there, and we're pulling so hard on this damn thing, the whole inner works slipped past that copper and steel, and that shouldn't have done that. So right now, I'm freezing that. I'm gonna take a torch on the outside and see if we can eventually get these things to pull out. Or I'm gonna get on eBay and look for a new one. The rest of the parts, getting all cleaned up in the ultrasonic cleaner. here. Got a brand new hardware kit. Got the chrome plated bolts for everything. Engine, frame, yeah, everything. New Honda fork boots. Here's that pad I was thinking about putting on. Those answer bars if I do go that route. Gosh, that looks so cool on my 86 200X. This light is all rusted out, but I've got a light off a 300EX coming to replace that one. New brake light. That's still in good shape. I got the rear carrier out and all cleaned up. Yeah, that was very nice to be able to save that guy. It's in really good condition. I'll drop it. What else is hiding in here? Yep, there's the rest of the chrome bolts for everything. Gasket kit, cables, what else? Seals, O-rings, more seals, bearings, or this cool little carrier adjusting tool, so I can do that right instead of getting it all hacked up like someone did in the past. And a few more odds and ends here and there. Nice. Now onto the motor. Yeah, this thing looked really sharp when it was brand new. You can kind of tell, yeah, all that stuff right there. This thing had been sitting outside a long time. Everything was seized up, but ta-da! Got the lower end all rebuilt, repainted, and single stage catalyzed urethane. So that is fantastic shiny. But still waiting for the machine shop to get the jug bored out 1 millimeter over. But once that's done, we'll get the top end together. We'll see if we can get this thing firing. Oh, looks like the Scandinavians are going on vacation. The rims are in actually really nice shape. There's no rash really anywhere. The anodizing is aged as expected. I'm kind of debating. Oh, look, more moss. Probably should have pressure washed that off before I sat in here with this stuff. But anyway, yep. Oh, that's 200X. There we go. Oh, those aren't original. Original ones are, oh crap, they're out in the snow pile. I better get those out before it gets too deep. Yeah, so that's the update on the 350X project. Everything is coming along. It's gonna take a while, but we're gonna get there. We'll get that full video out there soon enough. But like I said, this short video here was just because people were asking for an update. Figured I'd give you one because I kind of like you guys a little bit. But I got work to do, so go away.